Hello everybody.
Hello everyone. Happy New Year. And yeah, it's been quite a while,
Yeah.
but I'm sure you all understand Hori.
Of course, yes. It has been a while, but I think you all understand that we needed time to settle down
Yes.
and get used to the fact that
We are married. And again, need that's a joke.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to business. Happy New Year again. I hope all of you are great and that you all still believe in love.
So in today's video, we're going to be reflecting on our married life. We've been married for 3 months now, and
The first try. Okay, never mind.
yes, something like that. So we've been married for 3 months, and I think I want to know from my husband. I've never called you my husband on YouTube during the people. But yeah, how has marriage been? How have these 3 months been for you?
I think it's nothing that one had envisaged or imagined. But what is great about it, Kihori, even before we got married, we used to have conversations around what we would like to see and how we would like to have our lives unfold. So I found it fun, but also very interesting. Arguments will range from how one has put a glass to the curtain to how you put a toilet roll. Yeah. So those are the things you think, but as soon as you get to live together, you realize the fact that you both had lives before you moved in together means you all have your own preferences, your way of doing things and your way of not doing things. And how do you then take your ways of not doing and your ways of doing, would you incorporate it into someone's life? Because now you are one, you sort of have to sync, you sort of have to find a way. And we also had our first December, and it's actually a very critical time, or maybe go have a take you or go have a December. So how do we then get to say so how do we then get to a point where so I think it's all these things coming together and you realize living together is very, very important. And that's why I think in a previous conversation or a private conversation, before people get married, I would definitely encourage cohabitation, because it tends to give you a bit of an idea of what a person can do or cannot do, or their habits, those that you would like and those that you won't like. So yeah, from guys, living with someone is a lot. So if you are not sure, just send me a private text and I'll some things maybe they're not for this platform, but can be good for a one-on-one conversation. But I've learned a lot. I'll remember other things and then I will add them. When I didn't see it.
So yeah. Honestly, before moving in together, and I think during the conversations that we were having prior to us getting married, I think we thought we had this.
Yeah,
we
definitely.
thought we knew what life is going to be like once we move in together. It was perfect in our minds, in our heads, but the reality of the matter is it was not like that, I think for me this has been a learning curve and a huge teaching experience, because as much as I have learned, but I'm also unlearning, because this whole experience has taught me that marriage is indeed about sacrifice. It is indeed about accommodating the next person, and also thinking of the next person in everything that you do. You know, you would think that for the fact that I know that we are dating and you know we talk on the phone, that when I buy myself ice cream, I'll buy you ice cream. That's thinking about the next person. But when you live together, it really goes beyond that. You know, there's just so much that's in this whole experience. The fact that on one morning the one person is not up for talking and the next person is in the greatest mood, how do you guys then find
I'm sure that's me because I'm always talking.
Yeah, and you know, some days I just don't feel like talking, but you really need to find a balance. And this whole process has just been more of a learning and unlearning experience for me, and also trying to find a culture for us and what works for us, because we do come from two different worlds, and I think we've mentioned this over and over again in different videos and probably in some of our Facebook posts, that we do come from different worlds, you know, and having to make that work on its own is a lot of work. You know, they didn't lie when they said marriage is work, because you do work on a daily to not only make your partner happy, but to make sure that, you know, the environment that you're in is a healthy one, because that is very important.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you mentioned 1st December. Yeah, you know, it was also an experience, you know, a different experience, again, because we come from different worlds, but you make it work, you know, you make it work. The one thing that I've also learned is that you must always voice out whatever it is that you feel, because the next person is not going to automatically feel that you're not okay or something is not okay with you. But if you voice it out, then something might be done to try and sort of make you comfortable or to fix the situation. So yeah, it's been an interesting 3 months, but I've been enjoying it. You know, I get to wake up next to this man every day. You know, and I get to share my life with this man and and experience new things with this man, because it's new for the both of us. You know, having to go shopping for household items, what we like and what we don't like, what I prefer and what he prefers, and so it's been
probably
a nice
leading up
experience.
we probably had to find a way around Lesego. I think Ntwana-Ntwana was of interest. What you just mentioned, you have to communicate things. You can't assume that so, and it doesn't matter how little you think that thing is or how insignificant you think whatever that is bothering you, whatever that is exciting you is, you need to communicate it so that the next person aids in. And I think we spent our first Christmas cop and cop. So it's also important, maybe for the gents who are, hey guys, we must protect our partners. There's something I'm writing in one piece, but it talks about the importance of protecting our partners, especially against our family members. I think the Makoti title carries a lot of baggage than the Ntwana-Ntwana title, because I think my Ntwana experience, it's just being pampered left, right, and center. The Makoti title, I think it comes with or I think she has a different experience. She'll probably tell you more about that kind of why. But I think we've seen Hori. My mom wouldn't allow her because she doesn't have experience in that, and she wouldn't expect her to do something that she doesn't know. But there are just certain nuances that with time we will deal with them and delve into them. But the first 3 months has just been amazing. We need to talk to each other We also try to incorporate post-marital counseling to see where we can find each other and find whatever that is missing there. And it also played quite a significant role in helping us understand what a no vele vele rena bo bohle. You know, ho jola monate in a sense that but you're going to sleep in the same bed. I still appreciate the fact that someone taught us what this is, I can take it to prayer to say, God, you know what, and I didn't quite appreciate that. And in prayer, you know what's good about it? So you finish praying, and then maybe I can worry, and then that's why in reply in prayer. So those are some of the things that we are learning, those are some of the things that we are doing. But the one thing that we want to probably perfect is the balance. You belong to two families, and often we want to make the woman's family a bit insignificant or as if it doesn't exist. So we'll try our best to also tell you more about being a Mokonyan and being a Makoti, and what does that entail, and how do we balance to make sure what it as much as and so yeah.
I think the one thing that you just mentioned now is the post-marital counseling. I think a lot of people think going for counseling would mean you guys are not working out or you guys have failed, but it just means that you're willing to work on whatever it is. So it can be a relationship, it can be whatever, work, whatever, Counseling does not mean you have just hit a dead end and it's not working, and we had to go through that to actually find some sort of a balance with regards to other things, and to sort of help us understand each other even more, because we thought we understood each other until we got to some hurdles that we then started questioning ourselves, because we thought we had this. That's why I said in the beginning that marriage is work. You need to keep on working, towards making sure that the environment is healthy, and you need to look forward to coming home, because if the environment is not healthy, I won't want to come home. Or just go home, because my advantage is home is closer. Well, just go home because I feel like it, But for the fact that I want to come home to you every day, it meant that I had to put in the work. We both had to put in the work. So don't be ashamed and don't be afraid to seek help. I think we are activists of seeking help.
Yeah, we actually are psychologists. Whether it's for personal things, whether it's for their relationship, we believe that professionals are good to help us navigate everything. But not to the gents, protect your wife. And when I say protect, not that somebody's going to harm them. But prevention is better than cure. Sometimes you need to be there to ensure that some things doesn't happen, so that you don't deal with the awkwardness. Or maybe your sister your khadi your mani your mother so protect, avoid certain things, just make sure that sharp, because chances are, like I said, in my experience, I get too excited because I know asking for tea. If it's not hot enough, go redo it, whatever the case. So but like women get to so let's make Bohadi actually be a place that our partners look forward to, so that 5 years from now on, I still want her to have the excitement out of or 10 years from now on, she doesn't think, oh God, no, my boss just called, oh no, I have an appointment with my friend, no. Some of these excuses are a result of the things that we don't do as husbands, not because Borna, they find our homes problematic, but it's because we enabled the problems, we didn't. But yeah, we'll chat about this more, because some of my experiences and some things that I found very interesting and intriguing. But otherwise, not from me. That's it. From my wife and I. Next time, don't forget to tune on Ntwana-Ntwana Diaries.
Please like, subscribe, and again, send us some questions. Things that you would like to hear or things you would like us to talk about. But also remember that we are still new in this whole thing. We are still also trying to find our feet. Like they say, Rome was not built in a day, but we are willing to share our journey and our experiences because we do believe in helping each other to grow. And marriage is nice, guys.
Okay.
Don't be afraid.
Okay, guys. Bye.
Bye.